Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna be talking about going to community college here in California. I finally have my residency. I've been a California resident for like a little over 2 years now, but in order to get residency tuition at the school, you just have to do a lot more than just live here. Like, you have to be here for a certain time to get that in-state tuition. So now that I've been here for 2 years, I have everything I need in place to get that in-state tuition. And so I finally applied to college, which I did a little late. I wanted to go to Cal Poly, but again, I just applied so late, like literally just a little over a month ago. So instead I had to just settle for a community college for now, and that actually ended up working out in my favor, which is like, it's whatever. Community college, university, it really doesn't matter. It's so much better in some ways to just go to community college because it's a lot cheaper, and in my case I got a grant where the whole first year is just tuition free, and I'm taking 15 to 16 credits each semester for this year. So this semester I'll have 16 credits. Next semester I'll probably just do 15. We'll see how that goes. I might do more. And just, yeah, I got accepted. It was great. Honestly, if you're gonna apply late, there are gonna be drawbacks. Like, there's some classes that I didn't get to sign up for, and I've really had to shift things around. The biggest downside is I have 4 8-week classes and one 17-week class. So when October comes around, I'm just gonna be like hit so hard with just a bunch of classes at once, and I really wanted to space it out so that I'd have like 2 to 3 17-week classes to start with in August, but that's just not how it's gonna go. So if you can get into school earlier, definitely get your applications in earlier, and yeah, don't procrastinate. And I'm definitely not gonna procrastinate during school, but I just didn't really know if I wanted to do it this semester, and I was just like, screw it, I'll just apply and see how it goes. So I really wanted to talk about going back to school as a non-traditional student like I am. I've like taken a few years, really thought about what I wanted to do. I didn't want to just go to school just for an associate's in arts degree. I wanted to know what I wanted to major in and not waste any time or any money taking a bunch of classes. So now that I know what I want to major in, I've got everything all set. I have a schedule of how I want the next few years to go, and I'm actually doing associates to transfer into a university program. Yeah, so just a few tips. If you're gonna go non-traditional, you still can do scholarships. They're not just all for high school students. There's still a lot of scholarships available. I didn't really get to do any because I made such a last minute decision, but this school semester year I am gonna be trying to get into a program at the school I'm at that will help me with all the scholarship applications as well as studying. And since I have been out of school for so long, I didn't sign up for a math class this semester. Instead, I'm just gonna try and study on the side, and then hopefully next semester I can get that GE math class, a general ed math class that I need, just as one of my requirements for the degree that I'm going for. That's definitely an issue for a lot of people who are non-traditional students, is making sure you're still at that level that you need to be to really make sure your grades are up there. Another thing that is great about being a non-traditional student, though, is you don't have to live in dorms. So you don't have to share with people you don't like. You can just live with yourself or your family. I have my own family now, so I get to just live with my kids and their dad, and I don't have to move. I live like 10 minutes away, so that's great. Another plus side, non-traditional student, we have most of the stuff we need for school in our homes already. I already have an office, like my office is in my room, and then my kid's dad has his own office elsewhere. And yes, I am sitting on the floor. I like the floor. I have everything just sprawled out around me. And I have a really thick carpet, so it's comfy. But I like the floor, and also the baby just does not let me sit in my chair most of the time. She gets mad, she gets cranky, she'll scream at me. She wants me to be at her level on the floor, so hence I'm on the floor right now because I'm just so used to it. Anyway, another great thing is you already have most of your school supplies. So I know you see like a lot of videos on YouTube with people doing these huge dorm room hauls or these huge freaking school supply hauls, and it's just so crazy how much stuff they're spending their money on. And I just have like a really short list. It's right here. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things, and then it's not even gonna be bought all at the same time. Like my school books, my parking permit, that's not gonna be bought until after school starts. Just because I have one class that starts in August, so I'm only gonna need the one book, and then later I'll get the other books. And as far as the other little things, some of that I also don't need until later, like printer paper, printer ink. I really don't need that right now. I have enough as it is, but that's just like a little reminder. And then things like highlighters and pens, I already have some pens, so I'm not gonna need a whole lot. I'm just gonna get like one small pack of colored pens, and then like a small pack of highlighters, and some sticky notes. Like I already have some sticky notes, I just need different size sticky notes. And then like a mini stapler. I just need a stapler. I honestly don't know what happened to my full-size stapler. I don't want to be bringing a full-size stapler with me when I do go to campus. Like it's just so unnecessary. And I did have another shopping trip already, but again, that was just for like 4 items. So it is definitely cheaper in some sense to be a non-traditional student. I mean, dorms cost anywhere from like $1,200. I've seen some places that are $2,000 a month, and then there's expensive meal plans, and then getting around using public transportation or Uber gets so expensive for students. I already have my own car, so I'm set, and it's electric, like an electric hybrid. So being in California, like gas is so expensive, and I'm just gonna be saving on gas as well. So yeah, there is like a lot of good things to being a non-traditional student in terms of not having to spend so much unnecessarily on going back to school. Welcome to my channel. This is my back to school haul, probably featuring Lavetta. She woke up from her nap. So I am a non-traditional student, meaning I took time off. I lived my life a little. I went traveling. I had some kids. So this will be just my first shopping haul. I'll have another one later, maybe. It's really just like a few little things here and there, like paper clips or thumbtacks or whatever. Actually, I think I already bought thumbtacks. highlighters, all that, like just little pen type of things. Yeah. Oh no. Anyway, so what I did get is a 5-subject notebook. So here we go. And I didn't get the cheap notebooks just because they leak. Like, the ink just leaks through the paper onto the next paper or two under them. So I definitely recommend getting, like, you know, something that's $1 per subject. And it's not just to be like a brand whore, it's just the quality is better. You don't want your notes leaking onto the notes below or just onto the paper below. It's just so annoying. Your OCD is gonna go freaking crazy. Your notes are gonna look like a mess and you're just gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it. So definitely invest in notebooks that are $1 per subject. So this was $5.50 for the 5 subjects. And there is this little flap with, like, it's like a folder for each subject section. So there you go. You see it in every subject. And that will be needed in case I have to, like, print something out, put it in there, or I tear it out and I want it back in the notebook. And another thing I bought is my binder. And this is just my designated planner. I wanted to DIY a planner just because all the other planners are over $30 for the type of planner that you need for college. You don't want just a monthly thing or just some regular generic weekly just sections like you would have in high school, because it's just not the same thing. It's not the same program. Like, you're just gonna need to be a little more intensive and a little more on point in college. And so for now I have just my schedule in my planner, and then I have the templates printed out. I only have it printed out for the first 2 weeks of school of what I need, and then when I start school and I go on campus more, I can just go print stuff for free there, and I'll just print out the rest of the templates that I need. But I do have the monthly templates from August through December, so just for this semester. And then I have the weekly stuff printed out, and then I have study timetables, and then I also have like a food planner thing, and then I have a time tracker so I can keep track of how much I studied that week. And it's super important to keep track of that. Like, if you want to maintain a great standing GPA, keep time of how much you study. You should be studying 2 to 3 hours per credit hour that you take for the semester. And another thing I bought is a USB. I have a USB that's just designated for school stuff now. I got a little Jon Snow. He was actually on sale at Office Max for just $5 for a 16 gig. And then another thing I bought is just this planner, or like a note, just a binder pouch. That's gonna just hold all my pens and the USB and whatnot. And then here's just like the pages that I printed out. And then another thing I bought is the hole puncher. Yeah, that's pretty much gonna be my journey. I will keep everyone updated. If you do want me to do like a small haul of school supplies that I bought, I'll definitely do that. And just stay tuned. And we're definitely shooting for A's and B's this semester. And if you're a non-traditional student, definitely let me know. I want to hear about it. Leave comments. Like, I really want to see everyone else's experiences. And it'll be fun.